Women's lightweight category, here we go.
As the judges move into position, take their positions. They would have checked to make sure that the clicker system is working, and we get on to underway. 3-minute bout. Female minus 50 kilogram. We have the grand winner wearing the red colors in Moldir Zangbirbe.
Yeah, both of them are honestly so good at pressuring. And you see Moldir just walking forward, just pressing little by little, looking for some sort of opening. She's leaning back so that she's not, you know, kind of deceptive, not to be in range. But Okazaki is doing a good job, you know, keeping her away, throwing some things. And then hopefully, I think they're both looking for a secondary movement, right? So not that first one, but then something to happen after and score from there. So not that first punch, but the second thing to happen.
Well, BAB, she's a fantastic fighter. She's trying to keep her opponent in the corner. But Okazaki quite happy to just move around the area. Zangbirbe, world champion, continental champion 3 times. She's won Karate1 Premier League gold medal. She's a grand winner.
Yep.
Has all of the track record. She throws in that front hand punch. Okazaki just steps around quite nonchalantly, not fazed by the power of her opponent.
A little reset here in the middle, halfway through. Yep. Feeling as Okazaki is looking for more of a counter, or kind of just like a little bit more of a defensive look. Moldir just continuing to apply the pressure, though, really good, and then trying to find a technique after. You know, VR request,
looking to a
she
coach.
Signaled.
She felt that that was a valid score.
Placement looked good from, you know, just the first view. We'll see if it's deemed, you know, good enough to be a score.
And here's the technique going in, and look at the hand position in blue of the blue Okazaki. Did she get her hands up to stifle the kick? As the kick came in, it went into the body, so it went underneath. But what did it have? Vigorous application.
Right.
Did it have? Was it strong enough? That's what
the question. That's what's in question.
From the video review referee.
Placement was good, timing was good, extension, but still it was a no, showing that it wasn't, you know, it just wasn't enough.
Vigorous application, and distance. Two crucial parts of the criteria for Ippon. So she didn't get the score. And interestingly, the coach didn't go for the video review until Zangbirbe asked for it. Which is good.
Who's got it on this one? Oh, okay, all right.
No problem. And now Okazaki is asking for a video review from the coach because she felt her punch was in at the same time.
Yeah.
Zangbirbe has the score.
Let's see.
And you can see blue going in at the same time. Let's see what the video review makes of that.
There's a change in strategy there, and that's what brought that point. That was a good exchange. Let's see if there's punch there.
Referee asking to look at a particular screen. He's got the 9 screens to choose from. He's chosen one. And watch for Zangbirbe makes the attack. At the same time, Okazaki throws a punch of her own. Now the question is, if Okazaki was on at the same time or before, there was 2 punches, right?
2 punches.
She threw a front hand, and then over the top came her reverse punch.
Hand,
there.
Ooh, we got to see.
Now red did score. Did blue? Did blue pass, or was it on target?
Right, just on the side of the head, maybe. We got to see. Right, yeah. So
And it looked
The
as
pass,
though it
yeah.
just passed
Just
the side
passed
of the-
through.
But that is how tight
It's
the
coming down
margins
to
are.
those. Yep, exactly.
So
And just a
that's
fraction, just a few inches off, and that's it right there.
Yeah, so that's a
Oh.
point and a senchu for Zhang Birbei. And Okazaki, again, it was Okazaki who asked the coach to put in the video review.
Oh, nice.
This time she
Good
goes into the body,
initiation, yeah.
and this time she does get the score.
She
That's a
gets
1
this.
point.
Yep. Tie match, but Senshu resides with Moldier. Just got to keep it last little bit. Riding the line. Want to stay in bounds. Ooh, I wonder what the call is going to be here. This could be pivotal. Yeah, and to lose that Senshu.
Yeah. So now it's going to be 1-1.
Right.
Oh, and both again. They both go in at the same time.
Oh,
and it is a
on the
Birbei.
buzzer. On the buzzer. I'd be interested to see,
Now,
referee.
The referee's gone across to make
Gonna
sure
check.
that the score was indeed on time. And they can refer to the video to double check the score. So check out that the scoreboard is still active.
Yep. Both
As the
athletes
punch is
just
going, you can't see the
all
scoreboard in. You see the scoreboard is red,
Mhm.
and then it goes. You see at the back.
First glance looked yes, like it was in.
Yeah. Now the key is to see whether or not the
replay,
scoreboard
yeah.
has changed color before the punch arrives.
Right.
And it looks as though he's
And it's
satisfied that it
given.
has.
Oh, man.
What a tight margin.
What a finish. What a finish.
There's the score, 2 points to 1.
Wow.
That is how titles are won and lost.
That is it right there. Both athletes put it. They went all in for that last exchange. Less than a second left to just go off the line and send the punch. And it could have gone either way for a lot of viewers in this case.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was great. That was that was great. And, respect for both athletes here, showing it to each other. Tight match. Congratulations to Moldier. Very well deserved medal, and also a very hard. It was a great finish. I'm still thinking about that last exchange, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, that was that double punch from Okazaki that passed, so she didn't get the score.
Yeah. Great fight.
All smiles. That's why she's a grand winner. Staying with female minus 50 kilogram. This is the second of the bronze medal bouts between Miguel Salazar of Venezuela and Natalia Vargova of Slovakia.
It's going to be another fun one. Rohelis is an explosive fighter. Natalia's been someone who's been capitalizing on small mistakes throughout the whole event. Got to secure here. It's going to be good.
Referees are ready to be taking their place. And the new scoring system that's been now in place for the last couple of years is working really well with the clicker system.
Yeah.
Replacing the flags. Miguel Salazar, 1 Yuko, no Watari, and 2 Ippon. Miguel Salazar, twice she's been continental champion. 6 times Karate1 gold medal winner. Look at the score ratio here, 20 Yuko, 2 Wasari. So Natalia Verkova certainly
That's great. Yeah.
has a great arsenal of techniques.
Yeah, she's been finding those scores throughout the whole thing. But Jorgelis is explosive. Someone everybody loves to watch. This is going to be a well fought for medal.
Jorgelis Salazar, World Games silver medalist. Referee just checking to make sure that the athletes have
just making
got the appropriate dress. The belts have to be of a specific length that seem to be a bit long, so has to tuck it down. You don't want it to flick in the eye of your opponent. That is not the way to compete and to win. So the kit has to be exactly correct. So we get underway. 3-minute bout. Salazar wearing red. Varakova for Slovakia in blue. Varakova has been active in all the Karate1 Premier Leagues in 2024. She didn't make any podium positions, but she has been a successful gold medal winner in the A Series, Matosinhos, in Portugal in 23. Miguel Salazar was a gold medalist here in Paris last year. She's not going to be that this time round. It's going to be a bronze medal, or she goes home with nothing. Apart from points for the road to Cairo, which, as I said, are really important.
Right. All the athletes are obviously you want the medal, you want all those things. But having the vision of beyond just one event or beyond just 2 events for the whole season is important here too. So both of these athletes are setting themselves up well for the rest of the season. But Jorgelis is just a pressure queen. Yeah. She pushes the pace and the pressure, and that side kick, was it good enough? No? Okay, all right.
Well, she's gone for a video review. The judges didn't go for the score. And the shake of the head from that member of the audience didn't believe it was a score.
No, okay. Let's see what we got here.
She chambered the knee high for potential high kick and then dropped it into the body for a side kick.
And that shows her skill set. She's deceptive. She's able to change levels. Let's see what the verdict on this VR is. And it's good. Yep, the placement was good enough.
And she did. She lifted it, and then she dropped it in for the side kick that came under the arm. The coach didn't call it, but she did. And that was a good decision. That's a very important 2-point score. She'll also have the video review support. And she gets the censure. Watch how she lifts the knee high and then drops the kick in.
Boom, yep.
Clever.
It was nice.
And by lifting that knee position high, it raises the arms of the opponent to expose the target of the body.
Good. Using the ring, trying to find the right range to do the next thing. Vargova applying the pressure, looking if she can get a hitch and then take advantage. Oh, close kick. Good counter. Nothing there.
It's interesting. She lifted the knee high, but she stayed high that time.
Yeah. See, that's the skill set, right?
Move. Good. She tries to provoke you.
Always trying to add confusion to your opponent.
Yep. Take the center after. Center, bravo. Good.
Yep, attack there on the Wakarate. Break of action is going to be a stop and a reset.
Ready your front punch if necessary. If she tries to approach you dangerously.
Salazar using the front leg in her movement just to keep changing looks, not make herself an easy target. Movement again.
She only provokes you, Jorgelis. Left again.
Vargova's trying to find something off of her pressure, an attempt there.
See the way Salazar ducks out of trouble in the corner.
That was good movement though. And like we saw with her leg earlier, showing one to the next, she does the same thing with her body movement too. And there you go.
Brilliant.
Oh, man.
Brilliant takedown.
There you go.
That's a 3-point score for Salazar. And watch you on the right-hand screen. Here's the kick now. Foot sweep.
Bang.
And Varkova went in for the kick to the body, and there's a video review request for that.
Sure. I'm interested to see what's going on here.
The question would be, did the score for Salazar, or the score for Salazar has been given, so that won't be taken away, but
Right.
did the kick to the body from Varkova score? That's the question.
Yep.
This was where she came out of the corner. It's after this where the techniques happened. So they need to move away. They've gone back to the same place again, though.
Just trying to find them. Well,
Yeah, that's not. That's
yeah,
not.
not this exchange.
That's not that exchange. It was later.
But it's important. This is an important part too. It allows Vargova to catch her breath, just reset, even if the VR doesn't go totally through. You know, just to find herself again.
Yeah, exactly.
And then try and get something back.
Whatever happens, your girl is the same gaming, the same gaming. Keep her away with your leg, and every time she comes close,
Seems to be looking at the punch again, where it was the kicking
Yeah,
techniques
not the
where
right thing.
where the video review was called.
Yeah.
Good.
Not
Don't
this
be
time.
Well,
passive, okay? Stay active, but
The
without
takedown was
this.
great, in this
Yeah.
case.
But there was the kick. I think it was the kick that was being called.
Correct. Yeah.
Good,
Oh,
good.
good try there. Again, she's using her movement. Salazar's using the movement to be deceptive and
Oh,
find the score.
you see,
Find
she's
the
gone in
score.
with that jab to the body, and then
Boom.
up came the
That's
kick.
it. That's
Super champion in there looking on
You
from
know?
France, Gilles Cherdou, former world champion team and individual. There she
Boom.
throws in the kick to the
Low
body and then comes up high.
Boom.
Double kick, jabs
see,
it to the
that's-
body,
This
and
is
then the high
this is why she's like that. Vargova gave a very good effort applying the pressure. Salazar just using her experience to expose all those moments to score. There you have it.
And then she shows it. There was 8 points there. Took the match completely. 8-0. Fabulous.
And that's one of the cool things about our sport. Even though there's two different events, we talk about timing, we talk about the way your body's moving, we talk about all those things, and they retain from one event to the next. And if you're able to execute them well, just like we saw Salazar do, the results will happen. Great work.
Miguel Salazar. Fantastic win. Fantastic champion. Into the body.
Yeah. That was good. That was good.
That was the 2-point score
like
at the
this
beginning.
takedown
There's
so
a takedown.
much.
Ah, she was such a class act.
Oh, yeah.
Into the body there with the side
Bomb.
kick. Up to the
And-
head.
Bink. Got it. Awesome.
Gold medal bout for the minus 50 kilogram now. And this is between Iran and Iran. Again, it shows you the strength of the nation. Some fantastic fighters. Great karate tradition in Iran.
Yep. Another strong karate culture. We see it here. Both these ladies executed throughout their pool play, quarterfinal, semifinal, and now we're here.
Yes, indeed.
Wow, another super
23 Yuko.
super high number in the Yuko category. And, you know, again, her strengths are being able to find the right time to do things. And another great spread of points, or different types of points too, throughout all of our rounds for blue here.
Marcianen, great encounter lined up here. Sarah Bahmanyar, the Olympian, she was in 5th position in the Olympics. Ove Vigadal, Sweden, the referee for the bout.
It's going to be a good one, too. I'm sure they've had a lot of really great back and forths in their training or, you know, back in their country, and now they get to do it on the world stage.
Bahmanyar, no podium positions in the Premier League. Last year got a first place in the A Series. This year in Tbilisi.
Yep, coming off of a really great win just 2 weeks ago. And great pressure right from the start. Bahmanyar is such a good pressure fighter. She does such a good job just tracking the other athlete down. And then in blue, Mosenyan, she's a luller. She'll draw you in and then find the score after you're in her range. Good first try. No score there, but again, high-level athletes will use that as momentum for following up scores or where they can find that same score again.
And they obviously know each other so well, don't they, Cameron? That's why they're so reluctant to make that attack.
Yeah, being in this position is tough. You know the person. You don't want to give them an opportunity to score. You know what their strengths are. You know what their weaknesses are, but they also know you, you know? So it's going to be a tactical battle.
Referee feels they have to now give them a passivity warning. We need more action from you.
Yep, using that front leg. She's so deceptive with that,
quick.
But Red Bahmanyar is not phased at all. She's just still walking her way down and looking for a score after it.
Halfway through. Very little action to separate either of these. So the referees would have a real tough decision.
Oh, yeah.
A front hand punch over the top from Messian this time.
That was a good try. That was a really good moment. I was just thinking to myself, there's going to be one moment where one athlete's just going to let go for just a split second, and in this case, Mosenyan took advantage of that and threw a punch. Let's see what the VR is here, though.
Well, there was definitely a punch from Bahmanyar. Pretty much the same time. We'll just have a look to see what the video review may reveal.
I think in this case it might have been second. Like there was a good punch. It might have just been
That's
a
right.
second.
So because it couldn't score. So no card now for Bahmanyar. But you definitely will have to make strong attacks now.
Yep.
Just 1 minute left to go.
Oh, nice over the top there.
Comes into the body, and Bahmanyar
all right.
went over the top, as you say.
Yep.
2 points for each of them.
Yeah. At first glance, I thought the punch from Red would have been there, but the judges like the kick from Blue, which, I mean, the exchange happened same time. Oh my gosh. That's why you cannot count her out. She had Yukos throughout the day, but those kicks, man, I'm telling you. Wow.
Exactly.
Right back into it.
And you can see why she is so good.
She's not phased at all. Like Bahmanyar just walking down.
It's just that Senchu advantage being held by Mosenyan at the moment. We've got the last 40 seconds to go. So Bahmanyar still needs to either score a point or force an error in the last 15 seconds, so the Senchu's taken away from Mosenyan.
Oh, another good punch.
Yes, very good.
Just not enough to be a point. Oh, with the out of bounds there. Okay.
So that's a warning for Bahamian.
Oh man,
Front
another great
hand
exchange. Let's see which
from
way it goes.
Mohsen.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
it's
saw.
Bahamian
I
against
saw
that
the
point.
counter.
There's a
saw the
video
counter.
review request.
Let's see how close that initial punch from Blue, from Mohsen got. I liked the counter from Bahamian, but let's see what the video says. Or shows, if you will.
And let's have a look at this. There is the punch. You can see Blue throws the front hand and then the backhand. So there's 2 punches from Blue. Red has been given the score, so Bahamian has the score. Was the second punch from Blue
Oh, and
after?
it didn't go through. All right.
And if it was after the scoring technique, then it couldn't be
Yeah.
given.
Momentum shifting a little bit.
It is indeed. And we're into the last 14 seconds now. Bahamian leading 4 points to 3. Mohsen has to make the attacks and she comes in. This time Bahamian steps off the mat. She'll receive Hansoku Chui. She can't do that awful foul of the rules anymore. Last 7 seconds. Mohsen has to go forward. She goes in and she falls straight into the trap of Bahamian. That's the danger, isn't it?
Her counter's just so strong. I told, like, before we started, it was about how she's so good at finding the moments, and she's finding them again here, but still a little bit left.
3 seconds. Comes forward again. Bahamian again puts in that counter punch. And that's the problem once you get on that slippery slope.
Yeah. With such little time, too, I mean, the pressure's on Blue, Mohsen to do something, so she has to try. But in this case,
too late.
yeah. The experience of Red, Sarah Bahamian with the win, experience playing, and she found her moments. Just her pressure's so good, and she finds what she needs to do. But respect for both athletes. The country of Iran, you know, showing that they're producing great things, and this is great. Congratulations to both of them.
Cameron, you've got a lot of work to do.
work to do now.
We're going to have to say thank you very
Yes,
much,
I
and you're going to
appreciate it,
leave
yes.
us. Best wishes to your athletes.
Great matches,
Best
and
wishes to
hopefully
yourself.
yes, I
and
appreciate
thank
it.
you very much for your help.
Thank you for having
See
me.
you later. We're going to be changing commentators now. Our next guest commentator will be with us shortly as an opportunity just to look at the action and Sarah Bahamian celebrating her success.